Good morning, gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well, especially given the difficult time we're all going through right now. I will censor the faces of the girls in question in the videos that we will discuss today, and I will do so in the future. My channel does not wish to advertise or even tell future people who may tease them by identifying possible targets in any way. This channel's sole purpose is to discuss their viewpoints. Because I want to debate and, why not, grasp their solutions, ideas or straightforward and honest viewpoints. I'm also disappointed in myself for not considering it earlier and for inappropriately enabling a sort of bullying. If you enjoy these types of videos or my responses in general, please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Me eating an unhealthy meal because I am allowed to enjoy the same food like anyone else. We need to clear up some misunderstandings because, frankly, I can't handle this victimhood. If you've reached the video's weight, it signifies you've eaten a lot of meals identical to the ones you exhibited in the video. It is also not essential to create a film to raise public awareness about the overweight people who eat fast food. Because if these people know that they have made sensible eating choices with the objective of improving their physical health and that they want to eat bad food once a month, they won't give a damn what others say. They do so because their conscience is on their side. However, desiring to make a video in which you claim, I, too, can enjoy the meals of thin people, indicates that the opinions of others matter to you and that you want to defend your behavior in front of people who are unimportant to you. If you want to consume fast food, go ahead and do so because, at the end of the day, it's your life and your choices, and as long as you're happy with them, you should just heed advice and ignore offending. That former fat person that won't shut up about their weight loss and keeps encouraging you to lose weight too. In fact, I'm not sure how he's not manages to keep quiet about such a significant change in his life. Again, I see only envy in this type of video. Envy for persons who are willing and able to change things. And then there are those who, in protest, publish this type of information to make themselves feel better, superior, and who are the odd ones out. Also, by attacking people when they feel their successes, I'm not saying you have to be pleased for them, but you shouldn't dismiss their accomplishments just because you don't agree with them. And there was one thing I didn't comprehend. Why should you be offended if someone tells you to lose weight? And the person who offered you the advice didn't just give you words. They also showed you what you can do visually and physically. He did, after all, set a good example. I understand why this advice makes you feel bad, because your decisions have led you to where you are now. This statement is correct, and this principle applies to everyone. However, you should not make fun of others for achieving goals you haven't. You have two options. Either you avoid such people and their advice, comments, or you don't consider them at all, or take a page from their book. So you accept that people can be naturally thin, but not naturally fat? There are no such things as naturally lean or naturally fat. The weight is calculated by comparing the number of calories consumed to the number of calories ingested. People who consume more calories yet do not gain weight do so because they chose high-quality calories. Unfortunately, nowadays, quantity is more important than quality. To give you an example, half an avocado on a slice of bread has the same number of calories as Nutella on a slice of bread. However, we must consider the nutritional content of the food, not just the number of calories. Another aspect that allows you to consume more calories while still maintaining a healthy weight is the amount of lean mass you have. In fact, the more lean mass you have, the more calories you'll burn even when you're not exercising. I think I've covered the basics of why some people eat more than others. Last but not least, persons who are inherently fat are not obese from birth. People who are naturally fat gain weight easily.
So, diet culture and fat phobia trick us into thinking that we can't trust our bodies. They make us think that when our bodies tell us what they need, that they must be lying to us or that we must know better than they do.
Is there a link between fat phobia and diet culture? Have they made us lose faith in our bodies? However, none of this makes sense. People no longer trust their bodies' independent feeding practices because of so-called social conspiracies. And I'm not going to bring up mental health issues. For instance, long-term food abuse, and I'd want to make an example as well. Even though you're bursting at the seams, finish whatever you've got on your plate. Alternatively, eat dessert even if you're stuffed. Even if you only have one bite left, you should stop eating when you feel full. Because this activity causes the stomach to dilate, You will require more food to feel satisfied. Now, I'm not saying this will happen if you have dessert once in a while. It will, however, if this is commonplace conduct. In addition, the rate at which a person eats has a significant impact on the amount of food consumed. It takes around 10 minutes for the stomach to deliver the signal to the brain that it is full. You can consume a lot of food in just 10 minutes. So it's not that you don't believe in your body. It's that you've miseducated it, and it's giving you wrong information.
And so when people try to lose weight, rather than feeding and resting our bodies, we're actually starving and exhausting them and putting them through immense stress.
It's fascinating to note that in 2022, the word diet still conjures up images of famine. Diet allows you to consume a large number of calories while also ensuring that they are of high quality. True, you must have an calories deficit of 300 kilocalories per day to lose weight, but this does not imply that you must go hungry. I understand that for someone with a significant amount of weight, going from a daily consumption of around 3,000 kilocalories to the average 1,800 kilocalories for a woman who is not very active is a significant shift. This, however, does not justify the notion that if I'm on a diet, I'll have to starve. You should choose for less processed, high-nutrient foods. True, these forms of changelings cause stress in the body, because our bodies will fight against any change with everything they have. But it does not get like this in a few months in this situation. However, years of poor food choices have accumulated. As a result, getting your body ready for the adjustments will take the same amount of time.
You would rather have fat people become mentally and physically ill if it meant they could become thin than just let them be fat.
Diet isn't as simple as it appears. If a person chooses to go down this road, he must be directed by persons who are knowledgeable and certified, with the goal of recommending appropriate nutrition and activity for your specific needs. To stay out of physical and mental stress, you should not trust unqualified personal trainers in the field of nutrition or what you read on the internet. So, lady, if you put your trust in the correct hands, you can achieve your goals without compromising your physical or mental health, and you won't go starving.